Hi guys, so in this video I'm just going to make a short introduction video of me. So my name is Anujing and I'm 20 years old. I'm from Mongolia, but I live in Sweden, and I like to read books, watch sunset. I really love to listen to podcasts. I love taking pictures. I really like candies. Chocolate is my favorite one. I really hate gummy bears and all that stuff. I really don't. It doesn't really taste that good actually. And I love ice cream. I can eat ice cream all day. I love eating I love eating sushi as well. It's my favorite food. And that's just a little bit about me, so you guys know who I am. And right, I just wanted to make this video so you guys just get a hint of who I am as a person. And I was also want to tell why I'm doing these videos. And it's just because I actually start really thinking about why I wanted to do this, why I really desire to making these videos. And I started actually just writing it out, and I realized that when I was younger, when I was around 7 or 8, maybe I was like 8 to 9, somewhere there, I got my first iPad, and I remember myself filming myself and my little brother all the time, and to the point where I was doing these challenges. Like when I was doing some slimes, it was really trending. Was a huge trend back then, and I was trying to do slime with shampoo, and it was a scam. It didn't work. I was baking, and I just did some, really silly videos of myself and my little brother when we were playing and when I was talking. And I just remember even when I was really young, I can really feel that I wasn't really comfortable with speaking back then. And I just watched a video some years back, and I just really remember the feeling when I forgot the word, and I didn't really want it to the audience and that I had forgotten the word, so I just stayed silent and just came up with different things. So the people who were seeing, it was only me who were watching these videos at the time, so that they didn't know that I was forgetting the word. So I just had this idea that, or things that I had when I forgot the word or something. And afterwards, I am during the 8th, 9th grade, I really liked watching, or I just really liked enjoying taking videos and filming stuff, because it just really made me happy. And I also like to look back at them as well and just see the different versions of myself. And I just really get really glad when I see back, and just to see myself how I was then, and see how much I have evolved during this time. So I actually had this YouTube channel just a few years back. I think it was like 1 year ago. No, maybe it was like 2 years ago, when I did some vlogs, and it was just about my something I did, concert, and going to the cinema, hanging out with my friends, my school year, and I really liked enjoying my vlog, and it wasn't that deep, you know. You just saw just a little bit of my life, but it wasn't that deep. I wasn't really talking so much, I was just filming stuff. And now when I'm starting to get older, I sound really old sometimes, and I just think that I really like to want to go just deep to a point where I want to send out or give some lesson. No, it doesn't sound. I want something you guys to learn something from me, and even if I'm 20, I have lots of things that I can teach you guys into, teach you guys some things that I will have wanted to hear when I was little, but you can see it when you are 30, 40, 50. It doesn't matter, because we learn all the time, we evolve all the time, and we can really learn from everyone, because everyone has been going through their own journal and journey. They have their own journey, and everyone is unique, and they have their unique lessons that they have learned. And I just wanted to make some videos where I just would like to give some advice, because I have been told that I am very good at just giving people advice, help them, and in some ways, but mostly I really just enjoy making these videos. And there was actually a time where there was some several nights where I was really thinking about making videos. So I was just like thinking every night, because I couldn't sleep. So I was just thinking, oh, I will actually want to make this video, but it was just a few months ago. But I couldn't just really stop thinking about it, because I really just wanted to do filming stuff. So there were several nights where the video that I made, actually the 20 lessons that I have learned, I was actually thinking about it for a month, because I actually thought about it a very long time, but that video idea, I have been thinking about it for a month, because I just wanted to make a video, and I thought that I just stopped doing YouTube videos because because I had a YouTube or different YouTube channel before, and now I just wanted to do something different, but I didn't really dare because I was actually really scared. And now when I'm thinking back, I just think that it was my intuition that told me that I just wanted to make these videos, because I every day I have this idea, or I get a different thought in my head that, oh, I will actually want to talk about this, or I would love to film about this one. So I have just like so many different ideas where I would like to film and would like to inform and would like to give some advice, and I just would like to just give so many things to people, or just give some advice to people. It doesn't have to be advice, I just want to make the videos because I just feel so much, I actually feel so much happy when doing this. So one of the things that I recently really thought about was actually where I have been listening to different podcasts, I have been watching different videos, I have been watching different influencers doing their stuff, and when I look back, I realized that I didn't really filter out what from other people's opinion. I just took it the right way. I just took it into my brain. So for instance, when I was in the 8th, 9th grade, I was listening to this podcast. I just really loved them. It was called Sweet But Psycho. And I have been listening to the podcast for a very, very long time actually. And I just liked the Josephine and Eileen. I just really liked their personality, and I just really liked their podcast. But eventually, after some years, I realized that I started to get their ideas or their thoughts or their opinions into my own reality, and I started believing that it was the only truth, which it is not. And I just remembered it so vividly when they had these questions where a podcast where they were giving some advice to people, and it was one thing where a person asked, "Oh, my friend did this really bad thing to me, what should I do?" I don't remember what it was, but one of them answered, "Oh, I will just throw her away." Ha ha ha. So I actually took it like really seriously back then. So after some months, when a friend asked me a theoretical question about, "Oh, what would you do if your friend did that to you?" I was like, "Oh, I will throw her away." And that didn't really sound like me actually when I was really thinking about it just a month later, because I wouldn't do that. I will have treated it, or will do different things, or I wouldn't just throw her away. I will never do that actually. And I started really thinking about it because I saw myself how much impact some podcasts or the things that I consumed had this huge impact on me. I had just so much, I didn't even realize it, but it just has so much impact on me, and I just took it in without even really thinking about it, without forming my own opinion. And I want you guys to, when you're watching videos, when you are consuming things, it can be about anything, take that in, but also filter it. So filter out what it doesn't correlate with you. So if it doesn't really because we all people have principles. If it doesn't align with your own principles, just take it out. It doesn't have to be your own thing, own opinion. And now I think it's more than ever really, really, really important to have your own opinion about different things. And I can be really bad at it. even now, but I'm working on it to really form your own opinion and not just agree with everyone. But if you agree, you cannot, of course, agree, but if you're thinking differently, you just have to dare to say it aloud and dare to say your own opinion, because your own opinion is so valuable. It doesn't, because I think that the most people may be scared to say their opinion because they are scared to being judged. They want to be left out. They are just scared that people doesn't agree with them, or just think that they're just really dumb to think that way. But it doesn't work that way. We all have different perspectives around things, and that just makes it really beautiful. And I have to be like, I'm not saying that I'm perfect at just expressing myself. I'm actually working on it. But I just realized that it's so important to have your own opinion and also be critical, because I think it's so important now when there's internet is evolving, and the AI is evolving, and there's so many things. I believe that if it's going to be like a lot of AI just a few years, in just few years, and I think that it's going to be really huge, and we have to have our own opinion and our own perspective on things. So I hope you guys just really take the essence of this video. Filter when you're watching things, filter the things that filter out everything. Things that align with you and things that doesn't align with you. And the things that you're watching, it's just other people's perspectives of things. So when you're, for example, listening to podcasts, it's just one person's perspective of what this person thinks about different topics or thing. And you can take it and just make it like agree with it, or you can just try to analyze if it's correlates with you or not. So thank you for watching, and see you next week, or I have no idea actually, but see you. Bye.